Hi, welcome to my first farm vlog. I'm just going to talk about our plans for the farm in the near future and maybe more further away. So first, we're going to plant some vegetables, and in my last video I showed some seeds that I'm going to plant. Those are my own seeds that I bought, and there are other people here too who are going to plant their own things, and yeah, I just want to keep it a bit separate, like my things and their things, and they're not too happy about that, but everyone has their own opinions. Some people want to be like a unit, and they want everyone to be part of that unit, but other people like me want to do their own thing, or create their own thing. But that's not relevant for the vegetables, I guess. So I'm planning to have a market garden, and it's not gonna be too big. Maybe I'll talk more about market gardens in the future when I have actually gotten some experience in it, but so far I've come to realize why people usually keep them small, and that's probably because the demand may not be that huge like that of a conventional farm. Conventional farming may have bigger demand. It's also easier in some ways to produce a lot, but yeah, that's a topic for the future. More things I want to do in the future is get some ducks, and I plan to have ducks to produce eggs and sell eggs, but that's not the most profitable thing I've learned. I don't really want to slaughter them and turn them into meat, although I have eaten duck meat and it does taste good, but I don't know. We'll see. And right now we already have some hens. We have 5 of them, and most recently they actually laid 3 eggs, but usually they only lay 2 eggs. But it's cold outside now, so maybe that's why. So it was yesterday, that was the first time they laid 3 eggs, so that was cool. And I was actually the first one to find their eggs after we bought them, the first eggs they laid. So that was fun too. Also, I want to get some turkeys. Those I would want to get for meat. I don't know what you would do else with turkeys. They're not like pets. Ducks you can keep like pets more than a turkey. And more chicken, of course. But yeah, the problem is when you have things for eggs, they don't produce eggs forever, so when they've stopped laying eggs, they of course stay alive for maybe a few more years, and that's good, but for a farm it's a cost because you have to pay for their food, and you have to think of like the farm ecosystem and what you wanna lay money on, what you can lay money on. A few pet ducks would be fun, of course, but if you have ducks for eggs you probably need a lot, so that's a lot of ducks you have to feed them when they don't lay eggs. And that's why people usually, like chickens, they get rid of them when, like factories, they kill them, or so I've read. I haven't really done too much research in this, but it's just a thing you have to figure out before getting a lot of birds for eggs, that either way you have to keep them as a cost, or eat them, or sell them to someone else who probably wants to eat them, because there's not really that much of a demand for pet ducks. Yeah, so I'll probably talk more about that in the future. And another important thing on my list is fixing up my place in the barn. So I have like a little place that I kind of claimed in the barn. It was kind of like a storage place, and I emptied it out all by myself. So I carried out a lot of things, and a lot of heavy things, a lot of books, and even a table. But there's a lot to be done. It needs insulation and all those things, like I don't even know what all of it is called, but just for insulation you need so many different things, like you don't even think about when you don't know anything about it. But since I've done some research, I've learned that there's a lot of things into putting in insulation that you have to do right for it not to get messed up, and to prevent moisture damage and mold and stuff that you don't want. So you kind of have to do it right, and it's probably not too hard as long as you know what you need to do and how to do it. I'm obviously not going to do it all on my own because I have no experience in stuff like that, but my dad has a lot of experience in it, so at least he can guide me, and then I'll have someone else to help me. And another thing that we're gonna do that I'm not really super involved in is fixing the little red house. So we have a little red house, like a cottage, that my aunt was supposed to live in, and now we don't know. But either way, it needs fixed. It doesn't have a proper floor. One of the walls needs changed, like taken down and replaced completely. And then of course the insulation stuff and everything. So the house, it's kind of built on a mountain or something. So apparently that complicates things a bit. Yeah, and another thing that we're building is a greenhouse. So I have participated a bit in the building of the greenhouse. And okay, we haven't even gotten to the greenhouse part yet. We're just like doing something like pre-work or something. I don't really know what we're doing, but like getting right angles so everything is straight or something. Next time I build a greenhouse, I'm going to find a better way for sure. Okay, and the next plan is secret for now because I don't want to be overheard. Okay, it's not really that secret. I just don't want people to hear my all my secret plants people here in the house. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've talked enough for this time, and I'm gonna try to play over some clips from the farm to this vlog, so it's not just me talking, but if it goes well. So if it does, that's good. Anyway, please like this video if you found anything interesting, and I'm gonna do more stuff like this and show what we're doing on the farm. So like when I'm planting stuff, I'll show it, and maybe when I know more I can have like tutorials and stuff. We'll see. Anyway, goodbye for now.